Idiom, off the top of your head. Definition, without thinking about it for very long or looking at something that has been written about it. Examples, can you tell me, off the top of your head, how many countries are in Europe? I can't remember his phone number off the top of my head, but I can look it up for you. She listed several movie titles off the top of her head during the meeting. Idiom turns heads. Definition, people notice that person because they look interesting or attractive. Examples, whenever she walks into a room, she turns heads with her unique sense of style. That new sports car definitely turns heads when it drives down the street. He turns heads at every event thanks to his bold fashion choices. Idiom, knock that on the head. Definition, put a stop to it, informal. Examples, if you keep arguing, I'm going to knock that on the head right now. The manager decided to knock that on the head before it became a bigger problem. We should knock that on the head before it gets out of control. Idiom, keep his head above water. Definition, to manage to survive or cope, especially with work or financial difficulties, often just barely. Examples, with all the bills piling up, he's struggling to keep his head above water these days. Even though business is slow, we're managing to keep our heads above water for now. She took a second job just to keep her head above water after the rent increased. Idiom, bites, snaps their heads off. Definition, speaks to them angrily, often suddenly or without clear reason. Examples, whenever he's stressed at work, he bites my head off for the smallest mistakes. She snapped his head off when he asked her a simple question. Don't bite their heads off just because you're having a bad day. Idiom, keep my head down. Definition, say as little as possible in order to avoid arguments. Examples, during the heated meeting, I decided to keep my head down and not get involved in the debate. When office politics get tense, it's often best to keep your head down until things calm down. She prefers to keep her head down at work and focus on her tasks rather than joining in the gossip. Idiom, jazz it up. Definition, make something more lively or interesting. Examples, we decided to jazz it up by adding some colorful decorations to the room. If your presentation feels dull, try to jazz it up with some engaging visuals. She always knows how to jazz it up when she cooks by using unique spices. Idiom, sang her heart out. Definition, sang with great passion or effort. Examples, at the talent show, she sang her heart out and received a standing ovation from the crowd. Even though she was nervous, Maria sang her heart out during the audition and impressed all the judges. He always sings his heart out at karaoke nights, no matter how many people are watching. Idiom, sound like a broken record. Definition, to keep repeating the same thing over and over, often to the annoyance of others. Examples, you sound like a broken record when you keep reminding me to clean my room every day. He sounds like a broken record talking about his new car all the time. If I sound like a broken record, it's only because I care about your safety. Idiom, music to my ears. Definition, something that is very pleasant or gratifying to hear. Examples, when my boss said I could leave early on Friday, it was music to my ears. The news that the project was a success was music to my ears after all our hard work. Hearing my favorite song on the radio is always music to my ears. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video. Practice idioms you like in comments. Follow us on Telegram and check out mobile app for effective learning and training. Happy learning!